Hello everyone, welcome back to Friday's channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Having defeated Robert Helenius on August 12 in London, the British ex-world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua cleared his way to the mega fight against another ex-heavyweight champion, American Deontay Wilder. The contract for their fight has not yet been signed, but negotiations are continuing, and if everything works out, Anthony and Wilder will fight in Saudi Arabia in the winter. Former champion in two categories, American lightweight Shakur Stevenson, has no doubt about the winner because he did not see Joshua change for the better under the guidance of coach Derrick James, which one he began to cooperate after the second defeat. Wilder by knockout. Shakur replied firmly, "I like Joshua, but now he looks lost. He looks like a man who is looking for someone who will help his career, but it seems to me that only he himself can do it." The only advantage of the negotiations was that Wilder and Joshua gave their consent to the fight. The teams agreed that each of the boxers will hold one warm-up match. Anthony has already fulfilled his obligations. Now it's up to Deontay. Wilder was supposed to meet Andy Ruiz at the beginning of the summer. Later, their fight was postponed to September, then to October, and eventually cancelled altogether. The Mexican was constantly changing the terms of the deal. Now Deontay is in search of a new opponent. What can prevent the Joshua-Wilder duel? According to promoter Robert Helenius, there is a possibility of cancellation of the fight, but the fans should not worry. This can happen if investors suddenly change their mind and withdraw their money back. All this is unlikely. Businessmen understand that they need to fight now. Any defeat of one of the boxers will critically reduce the market value of the fight, and then it will be possible to forget about its holding forever. Even if one of the fighters is injured, the fight will be postponed to a later date, and this will not be a threat of complete cancellation. Do not forget about the fight of Deontay Wilder. Only his future opponent can mix all the cards. Not all fans liked the idea of a belated duel. Many respond with criticism, saying that it is too late. Joshua has degraded, and Wilder has suffered two heavy defeats, which means he can no longer show his best performance. You can't argue with these facts, but this is not a reason to abandon such an interesting confrontation. In fact, this is a fight for the people. There are no titles at stake. The winner will not receive the recognition that he could have received a few years ago. But without this fight, the legacy of both boxers will be incomplete. You need to look at Wilder and also ask yourself, what will the fight give the boxers? For each of them, a victory over a competitor will be one of the most important in their career. And the second point is the last opportunity to return to the top. It's like a path of redemption, a chance to regain their titles. If Tyson Fury does not fulfill his championship obligations, the vacant WBC belt will be at stake in the Joshua-Wilder fight. It's probably no secret that Wilder, with his deadly punch, will be the favorite of the fight. There are no bookmakers' quotes yet, but it's obvious. The chances of the Briton today are not as high as in his champion's past, but they are there. Rest assured, when Anthony and Deontay enter the ring, the knockout will be secured. Wilder, who is often reckless, can give the Briton opportunity himself. Wilder immediately reveals his cards and puts everything on the line. With such tactics, he may end up unarmed. And if we assume that Joshua survives the first 4 or 5 rounds and remains in good condition, he will have chances to finish off the tired American. Promoter Frank Warren doubts that Anthony Joshua's heavyweight bout against Deontay Wilder will take place at all. In his opinion, everything will fall apart because of negotiations around money. And indeed, the Saudis have not yet put on the table an amount that would satisfy both boxers. Early AJ's promoter Robert Helenius said that if negotiations do not accelerate, he will go ahead and settle and fight for Anthony in November, December against another opponent. The promoter is sure that now he will beat everyone. At the same time, the functionary does not exclude that the Joshua vs. Wilder super fight may take place in February or even March. Recall that it was previously planned for December, and now it seems for January. I don't know, to be honest, I don't care, Warren said about whether AJ's next fight will be against Deontay. It doesn't bother me much. If they have time, they will have time. But I don't think they will succeed and that they will get the money they think they are going to get. Warren recalled that the speech in Anthony's team was about arranging another fight for him before Wilder. I think they will have problems with this because the public will expect more, said Frank, who is at loggerheads with Hearn, and obviously it's stupid to expect positive things from him. In this direction, we planned to arrange their fight in December, but it didn't take place due to Joshua's fault. Do you really think that AJ will enter the ring against Wilder? Anthony will have some problems again and his fight with Deontay will not take place. Joshua won a 7th round knockout victory over Robert Helenius on August 12. His next opponent is Deontay Wilder, whose fight is scheduled for January 2024. The American is a former WBC heavyweight boxing world champion. Joshua previously owned belts on the lines of WBA, Super, IBF, WBO and The Ring. British UFC fighter Tom Aspinall shared his expectations of a boxing match between Briton Tyson Fury and Cameroonian Fransis Ngannou. Aspinall is currently training with Fury and is his sparring partner. Many boxers who have been boxing all their lives fight very similar to each other. If you go through amateur sports, go to the Olympics and turn professional, you have a very similar style to the rest of the guys. But when you have to fight someone like Deontay Wilder or Fransis Ngannou, who do unusual things in the ring, it's harder for you. If Tyson Fury boxed Anthony Joshua, it would be the easiest fight for him. Because Joshua is so ordinary, it is much more difficult for a traditional boxer to fight an unusual one. Therefore, Ngannou will cause Fury a lot more problems than the conditional Joshua, Aspinall said. So Tyson Fury will hold a boxing fight against Fransis Ngannou in Saudi Arabia on October 28. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.